Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
I was born and raised here on Oahu and went away to college and then was in Silicon Valley for about 11 years. Started my first company in '07. You know, had some success with startups more in the tech space, especially in the mobile app world. And then decided to move home in 2012 to really help grow an innovation ecosystem here in the state. I fell in love with entrepreneurship, what it could do for a community. Obviously, Silicon Valley is very mature area, but I thought, hey, why can't we have something like this here? And with my experience, having started a few companies at that point, come back and contribute. And so that was really where my love started. I moved back home, quickly got scooped up by Blue Startups and really helped grow that program, which was an incredible experience. And then started working with the University of Hawaii around intellectual property being born out of UH, helping to commercialize. All these pieces were really interesting to me, but I kept thinking, what else is there? And how do we start thinking about what's going to really be embedded in a company that's going to make sense for it to not just start here, but stay here and thrive here? And what is that competitive advantage or regional strength? And really coming down to the conclusion that it is the brand of Hawaii that is recognized globally, loved, aspirational. People save up their whole lives. People never come here, but still know Hawaii can be in the middle of anywhere. You say Hawaii, they know exactly what you're talking about. And it's pretty powerful. And so what could that look like if you were going to create a program with resources, mentorship, access to capital? What are the kinds of companies that can leverage, elevate the brand most, not just appropriately, but potentially successfully? And there are a lot of data points, right? So there's Mauna Loa chocolates, there's Hawaiian Host, Honolulu Cookie. There's a lot of great examples of companies that have elevated the brand of Hawaii that have been very successful. And so again, these are data points saying, okay, this isn't like a pie in the sky idea. Maybe one day we can have a company like this. We have examples. Mm-hmm. We also have examples of companies from the mainland who are leveraging our brand of Hawaii, who have sold for a lot of money. So Hawaii, again, not profiting from its own brand, but other people are. And I'm not here to, pinpoint or poke fingers at anybody doing it. Our whole goal was to help grow companies that are quality companies that have the potential to scale so that we as a community can actually start building businesses at that level. How awesome would it be to have 100 more Hawaiian hosts? How amazing would that be from a job standpoint, from an opportunity standpoint, where we have director, vice president, CEO level positions where people can go all the way up, and it's headquartered here. So decision-making leadership's here. That, to me, our big hairy goal starting One Up was to help grow 100 companies earning 10 million or more in annual revenue. So what would $1 billion do for the state, and what would that look like from a job standpoint? So the idea behind Mana Up was ultimately saying, okay, great. And of course I have a co-founder, Brittany, which we can talk more about as well. She's a whole other slew of skill set, which really came together with the two of us starting this company together. What have I learned, not only being an entrepreneur, but also being from Hawaii, but also having built programs and really getting specific around companies that have not gotten any attention. Back in the day, it was oh, that's a nice hobby. Or oh, some kids from the high school competition had a product company. Oh, isn't that nice? And saying, you know what, actually, there is something here. And this isn't a hobby, not to be taken seriously industry. And that if we put some, brain power behind it, some money behind this, and some real programming behind it, what could actually happen? And really, this had never been done before in Hawaii.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.